Spotted Hyena Leader. The spotted hyena leader is usually a dominant female, guiding her clan across savannas with precision. She weighs up to 60 kilograms and has incredibly powerful jaws capable of breaking bones. Her leadership ensures every member knows their role, from hunting to territory defense. Communication is constant, using whoops, laughs, and subtle body signals to maintain order. She coordinates hunts, deciding when and where the clan attacks prey, and manages conflicts between members. Young hyenas learn by observing her, practicing hunting skills and social behaviors. Her intelligence allows her to strategize, anticipate threats, and exploit opportunities in the wild. Despite her aggressive look, she is social, protecting weaker clan members and resolving disputes. Her combination of strength, strategy, and authority ensures the clan thrives in harsh African landscapes. Fearless, clever, and commanding, the spotted hyena leader embodies raw power balanced with sharp intellect. Striped Hyena Leader. Striped hyenas are quiet survivors, moving through deserts and rocky lands with patience and precision. But unlike their spotted relatives, they don't live in large clans or follow strict leaders. Instead, they are mostly solitary or live in small family groups where experience matters more than dominance. A striped hyena can weigh up to 40 kilograms and relies on stealth, awareness, and careful decision-making to survive. Rather than chasing large prey, they focus on scavenging, small hunts, and avoiding unnecessary danger. Communication is subtle, using low calls, body signals, and quiet movement to stay aware of threats. Young hyenas learn by watching closely, copying behavior over time. Active mostly at night, they move silently through harsh environments. Resourceful, alert, and highly adaptive, the striped hyena survives not through power, but through intelligence. Brown Hyena Leader. The brown hyena leader moves across dry, open landscapes where distance defines survival. She often travels long stretches of land in search of food, guiding her small clan across territories that can seem empty for miles. Her shaggy coat and steady pace reflect a life built on endurance rather than speed. Instead of chasing prey, she follows scent trails, revisits known feeding sites, and makes the most of whatever resources she finds. Her decisions are shaped by experience, knowing when to move on and when to stay. The young follow closely, learning that survival in such conditions depends on persistence, memory, and the ability to keep going even when little is available. Forest Hyena Leader. The forest hyena leader operates in a dense and layered environment where movement is restricted and visibility is limited. She guides her group through thick vegetation, carefully navigating between trees, brush, and uneven ground. Here, speed is less important than control. She pauses often, listening and observing before making the next move. When prey is nearby, she uses cover to approach quietly, positioning her clan to take advantage of the surroundings. Communication remains subtle, relying on small signals that do not carry far in the enclosed space. The young learn to move with precision, adjusting their behavior to a habitat where awareness and timing matter more than strength. Desert Hyena Leader. The desert hyena leader moves across open, sun-scorched land where survival depends on timing and restraint. She guides her small clan between scattered resources, often traveling at dusk or dawn to avoid the worst of the heat. In such an unforgiving environment, every decision matters. She chooses routes that conserve energy, remembers distant feeding grounds, and leads her group toward opportunities others would overlook. Her approach is not aggressive but efficient, shaped by scarcity and constant exposure. The young learn quickly that survival here depends on patience, awareness, and the ability to endure long stretches with little reward. Night Hyena Leader. The night hyena leader becomes active as darkness settles in, leading her clan through a world where visibility fades and sound takes over. She relies less on sight and more on her hearing and sense of smell, reacting to distant movements and faint signals in the air. The group stays coordinated through subtle cues, moving together without drawing attention. In the dark, hesitation can mean danger, so her movements are steady and controlled. Younger members learn to trust their instincts, adjusting to a rhythm where the night offers both safety and risk. This nocturnal pattern allows them to avoid stronger predators while taking advantage of quieter surroundings. Cave Hyena Leader. The cave hyena leader operates within a more confined and structured environment, often centered around dens or rocky shelters. These spaces provide protection, but they also demand careful movement and awareness of territory. She knows the layout intimately, using narrow passages and hidden corners to her advantage when threats approach. Her role involves more than guiding movement. She maintains order within a limited space where resources and safety must be balanced. The young grow up understanding boundaries, learning where it is safe to move and when to stay close. Life here is shaped by structure, where control of space becomes just as important as finding food. Aardwolf Leader. The aardwolf stands apart from other hyenas in both behavior and diet. Found in parts of eastern and southern Africa, it feeds primarily on termites, using a long, sticky tongue to gather them efficiently from the ground. Unlike its more powerful relatives, it avoids confrontation whenever possible, relying on caution and specialization rather than strength. Its movements are quiet and deliberate, often following established paths between feeding areas. This unique approach allows it to survive in environments where competition is high, but its chosen food source remains abundant. Over time, it has adapted so precisely to this niche that it fills a role no other hyena occupies, showing how survival can depend as much on specialization as it does on power.